The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers against the Miami Hurricanes. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, as you know, so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense is up first today. And right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front draw that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down, get into those third and shorts. Because
oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
You prepare all season for the college football playoff, and in the first snap, he throws an interception. I'll be very interested to see how this quarterback can bounce back. On the opposite side, what a great job by this defense to set yourself up and your offense with good field position in such a big game.
So the Hurricanes offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
It's an out route, the catch made. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do in the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Hunt. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Panthers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Hands off to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Hand off to the right side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. We got a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. As we get this drive going, let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Hurricane sideline, this running back is having a blast down here. He and his teammates are celebrating that last rushing touchdown. That put him alone at the top nationally. And now he's back on the field getting ready to continue his performance. The most rushing touchdowns in a career for the nation. A lot of history down here being made. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They'll run it to the left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they trot out the field goal team. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw it again. caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The game is now tied.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. It's out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. On the run, it's Pringle, and it works. The first down to the 35.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45. The Hurricanes getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this is exactly why they fought so hard this season for home field advantage. This crowd has given them the boost they needed. They've gotten off to a great start and have the lead at the half, and they want to continue to ride that energy and that momentum to close out a first-round win here at home. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And again, they stuff him for no gain. Brings up 4th down. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. We go back to the weapon. He's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hands off to the fullback. Breaking into the clear. bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job.
Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. Look out, he's breaking free. Break. Now here he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown. Hit.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Hurricane sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you, Holly. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'd love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a 1st down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they've proven here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. And on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a job by the big fellas up front to be able to line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You gotta get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game. And they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Catch made on the out route. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
And Pitt calls their second timeout. We've got 1 more timeout to use now.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And Pitt now takes their final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 1:55 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack, and don't force the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver in particular.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Big throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Chewing clock with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a run to the left. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Canes. And the home crowd here is unhinged. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Pittsburgh offense needing to produce late in this game. Crucial possession. The odds stacked against him. Down a couple scores on the road here. What can this offense produce now? They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it to the right side. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joe. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.